Let's pretend this equals Jeff Bezos' net worth of 186 billion. This is what Oprah's net worth would look like, $850. Gary Vee would have a whopping $50. Mr. Beast is pocket change, coming in at around $18. A millionaire would have about 33 cents. And the average net worth of a 35-year-old would be one single penny. This is Buc-ee's. It's the largest gas station in the world. It was started back in the 80s by a guy named Beaver. I kid you not. He started this gas station south of Houston. It was kind of just small and dinky. It kind of just looked like any other gas station. He teamed up with a business partner, and together they opened about 20 of these little gas stations near Houston until 2003. When they decided that they wanted to shake things up a little bit, and they opened a store in Luling, Texas, which is next to San Antonio. This gas station was big. Around this time, they also started selling t-shirts and Buc-ee's merch and their famous beaver nuggets. And you could arguably say that around this time is when the Buc-ee's cult following started to cultivate. After 2003, they started opening many more of these big 50,000 square foot stores with hundreds of gas pumps. Eventually, they opened one up in Alabama and in Florida and Georgia. Now there's 40 plus of these stores across the nation. The company opened their first store outside of Texas in Alabama, and within the first few weeks of being officially opened, they were sued. And this is why they were sued.
Buc-ee's gas prices there in Alabama are too low.
So apparently in Alabama, there was a law that was passed in 1984 that prohibits big retailers from selling gasoline to the public for less than it costs to buy, which makes sense for every other normal gas station. The difference with Buc-ee's is the vast majority of their profit comes from in-store sales. And when that's the case, a smart strategy is to lower the cost of your gas to get more people on the property, which in turn is going to get more people in the store, and they're going to be buying more of your beaver nuggets and Buc-ee's merch. And at the end of the day, that's what Buc-ee's does. Other big gas stations do this as well. But when you're up against smaller local gas stations, this is where it can really hurt their business. The company's most successful marketing campaign is the fact that they have very clean restrooms. They won some national awards over the years, and I have to say, if you haven't been to their restrooms, it's a pretty amazing experience. Not only are they absolutely flawlessly cleaned all the time, the bathroom stalls are in and of themselves a private room. They are separated by very thick layers of concrete. The doors are actual doors with solid handles, ones that you would find in an actual home. And there's always someone in there 24/7, making sure things are being run right and everything is cleaned perfectly.
Bro, I just made the
While this company is loved by a lot of people, it has definitely had some pushback over the years. A couple years ago, when they opened a store in Denton next to Dallas, the whole entire community started an uprising against Buc-ee's. Their biggest issue is that they didn't want them to open it right in the city.
Why? Why did you pick this up?
And the thing about a place like Buc-ee's is it would survive perfectly fine in more rural areas on the side of an interstate or a freeway. But the problem is they have to staff this operation. That includes hundreds of employees working there at any given time. Those are numbers that you're not going to be able to feasibly manage out in the middle of nowhere. You have to be in a more concentrated area, usually next to a city where there's a bigger population, especially of high school and college students.
If I'm hiring 150 or 200 employees, you have to have a...
The Titanic is disappearing at an alarming rate. Scientists are estimating that it will be completely gone within 20 years. And this is due to it being eaten away by bacteria and other marine life. New footage shows the captain's bathtub, a favorite image among Titanic enthusiasts. It's almost completely dissolved at this point. The Titanic currently resides about 2 miles below the North Atlantic. And while there have been many schemes proposed to raise the Titanic, with its current condition, there's just no way that that can happen without severe damage. Not to mention,